Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Morning, morning, morning. Yeah, lot of sideways market going on. That's why it's really great for, some other. Yeah, broke. Like if you have that, like you should start looking into a lot of what do we call? A lot of iron condors, a lot of credit spread, right? So credit spread is really great strategy. You don't have to be directional and it works all the time. Yo, what's up? What's up? So let's look at some of the chart. Okay. So fastly kind of hanging around in that area. Let me look at daily. Yeah, so it kind of rejected that area. So 75, it rejected that, so it's kind of hanging still down. So above that will be really nice, but it's still below that. Selling off continuing. Amazon like looks like pre-market a little bit up, but not too much. I would add it if it goes to 29.38 level. Good support, like we bounce back from there sometime. So today, let's see how it, because yesterday all we kind of died down. We opened up, then we died down. So it could be today too. So let's see how that works. Everything is dying down, right? Mostly tech is selling off with COVID news and everything. See, SE just was out of the channels and back to the channels. I think it's a great time to add to SE. Um, almost going to the 90 days. So that's great. Can I change the color? Uh, Yellow. Yeah, that looks good. I don't want it to be all green, so yellow. That's 100 day. Um, so docu well below the 100 day. So it was a great time. Like if you caught it like right around 80, 86. So let's see, we open a little bit here, but because we had hold it so many times this one, right? So that's a great. Um, Anthony will probably join in a while. I don't think he's here yet. I'll check with him, but yeah. Neo looks. Um, okay, we're going docu. Uh, Google has not shown, like if you look at a lot of the tech they sold, Google is still at the top end, which is a good sign. When breakthrough 1735, still up, went up to 1800. Facebook has sold a quite a while, so Facebook has sold a quite. So again, yesterday almost was touching 100 day levels, and if you look at that, has bounced up perfectly from 100. So Apple is hanging out. Look at that perfect bounce from 100. Now it's still in this 114 above. I would say it's still good. That's a strong support right there. How's Q's doing? Okay, pretty much everything is a little bit recovering. It's like there's a little bit of hope, but I feel like it may kind of die down like how it did yesterday. So be careful. Be careful to form the strong directions. The SPY was very up. Um, SPY is the only one like which kind of bombed on Monday after the vaccine news and kind of died down a little bit, but still there. Okay, TDD is the X square. I want the square to go down. Still okay. It holded there perfectly at 79. Uh, I wish it goes to 50. That would be good entry for me, but probably not. Today up nicely 79. Oh wow, that's good. Squares up really nice today. And a lot of the e-commerce are dying down because of that. I want to look at the Bhutan. Okay, it's hanging around in that area, a little bit of sell-off, but one thing is like it has a very strong support around 92, and 130s areas looks good. That's why I was playing iron condor. So that's being paying, and with the news it was paying really good. But I'm mostly in I'm in iron condor for Soral. I'm in iron condor for what do we call Puton. I'm in iron condor for Apple, like one I said, and I think I'm in few iron condor in Square too. So those are all good. Puton paid pretty well. I had like 10, but that paid 1,000. So probably I'll be 500 profitable today. Why did you sell 105 and buy? No, that should be the you sell up. So I think you're confused with the call and put. So call and puts are opposite, right? So it will be in the reverse order. It will tell you like if you are in a platform, it will tell you if it's iron condor or not. So basically, right? Uh, Let me see how is my this one, right? Okay, it's kind of selling off. See, iron condor, you want to get credit, right? So you are getting credit, you are getting credit on both sides. So for example, this November, like this, so you don't think it's going to go 15 to 20, so you don't think it's going to go 15. So let's look at the, you are doing call, right? So what you are doing is that you are not buying. If you buy, this is more, you sell, that's going to be debit, right? Net debit. You buy, you pay this, you get credit this, right? So you are doing the opposite. What you do is you sell this 15, you sell, you get 71, and you buy higher. So depending upon your width, if it's a width is $5 here, right? And you can see that that's a $37 in net credit. You'll make it if it does not reach 115 or if it's 115 below 115 by the expiration. Lot of time, remember, if it's around 14 somethings and your broker may exercise, usually Robinhood does that, a lot of other does not, so it depends. So that's a call side. The put side, same thing, you select put, you are getting credit, right? You want to get credit. So what you do, you sell the more one. So let's say you are doing 90 95, right? So 95 95, that's more, right? You want to sell more, so you sell the higher one, 95. This is just an example, don't just buy it because I'm not like properly choosing probably strike. I need to look at the implied move, but and yeah, I already have 10 of those, right? So yeah, so if you do that, you get, even this week today, you get $99 in credit, but your risk is $500, $400, it's $100 in credit, and you will win as long as the stock price is above 95 and 115. So if it's between 95 and 115, you made this, your probability is really high. With the call, you have to, your theta decay, it depreciates here, that's theta you are gaining every day, right? If it's remain flat or goes up, then goes down, whatever it does, like doesn't matter, as long as it's like 95 and 115, you will make $100. So that's a great ROI in a week. Like let's say if you got this and you win this, you made like 100 for 500. That's pretty good for a week, right? So yeah, and you can see that, right? It opened, it went down a little bit, then up. So that's a great for this. So that's a little risky, a little closer, but yeah, your risk a little higher, like you can lose 400, but yeah. Hey Cassandra, how are you? Well, nobody gonna exercise if it's above 95, right? Why would somebody exercise if there's some like you can just buy back the stock, right? So if it's not in the money, think about it, right? It's same with the, like, why would, I mean, so let's say, yeah, uh, I'm gonna just delete, for example, right? So put and call, same thing, but if it's not in the money, nobody gonna exercise, right? So for call, let's say you sold call for, uh, you sold, basically, not that, not so call, sell, let's say you sold call for 110, right? You got 120. The stock price is 102. Why would somebody, I mean, some, you can buy it, like, but that would be stupid, right? I mean, the stock is at 102. Why would you pay 110? You can do that, you can pay 110 for a stock, you can literally do that, but if somebody exercise 110 call for put on, he's doing is like he's paying $110. So there's no reason for him to exercise, like, he'll be losing money, right? So he can just buy the stock at $102, so by exercising he lose like $8. So I mean, maybe rare cases people will do that, but nobody literally will do that. Why would they do that? Nobody want to do that. Nobody want to lose money. If you want to lose money, I mean, I'll be happy if somebody exercise this. If somebody exercise this, well, you sold at 110, but you can just buy back at 102. You just made $800 instant profit. I mean, if you find somebody, send me my way. That would be good. But yeah, nobody will gonna exercise if it's out of the money. Even if it's in the money, people, it's very rare people will exercise before event. They will exercise on the very last day, because when you exercise, you lose that time value, right? Let's say, why what I'm saying is, like, let's say you are in the money. Let's say you have a call, right? 110. Yeah. So let's say you have a call. If you exercise is, you are buying at 100, the stock price is 110, so your benefit is basically $1.35. But instead of exercising, you can sell this contract for 430, so you are losing that value, right? 430 minus 135, you are losing that value by exercising. That's why exercising is actually a bad idea in most of the cases. So yeah, that's why it doesn't, it will happen only like at the end of the money, I mean, at the while you are at expiration. Yeah, right, that's why you lose, right? Yeah, then you will, yeah, if it's in the money they can exercise, but again, what I'm saying is, like, most of the time they will do, but you can always sell it, right? So I think people are, I mean, I have seen a lot of people are worried about problems which you should not be. I mean, you are thinking something weird scenario, right? I mean, of course they can exercise, right? They can exercise. If you have short leg, anybody can exercise, like, doesn't matter, it has to be expiration, anybody can they have, it's a right, they can exercise at any time, right? Yeah, it does cover you, right? It does cover you, so that's why your max loss is capped. That one is cover you if it's between that. That's why if you exercise that, but you don't have to, right? You can just buy back the stocks and close it. See, that is the protection. Your buyer is in a call, in a debit spread. So in a debit spread, same with the credit spread, but it's just the opposite, right? In debit spread, let's say if you have 105 and 110, right? That's a debit spread. You buy call 105, you sell call, uh, 110, right? So the assumption is basically it can happen, yeah, 109 whatever, but that's a debit spread, right? So you have, basically, if it's above 19, you have your protection, like, it's short but you have a long, you can excise that, right? So you make a net profit, right? If it's above that, even if it's excise. If it's below that, you can just excise your leg and whatever money you make. Same with, you just inverse it, right? You can see, let's say in the credit spread, you sell call 110 and you buy call 105, right? No, you sell call 105. I'll clear. Oh shit. No, no. Sell call 105, buy call 1010. Come on. Okay, that's a credit spread, right? 5 and 10, right? It's a credit spread. So 105. So if it's above that, you do have protection, right? If it's above that, you can excise your. That's why your max loss is capped. If it's above 105 and whatnot, uh, you can always excise, like it's up, but that's why you're max. But if you excise, you lose everything, right? The thing is, like, people's not gonna. But yeah, if somebody can excise, you'll be in the hole. You can excise 110 calls, but your max loss is basically the difference, right? 5 and 10, whatever, minus your credit, so you lost like 350 in case. But you have the protection. When you have a two leg, it's a protection. The other leg is your protection. If it was not there, then that's when you have the unlimited loss, right? It could just go forever. Then let's say if it just go, you are short 105, and if it goes 120, then your loss gonna be like what, $1,500. Here it's capped at 110, because even if it goes anything, so you have right to, you can buy at 110, you have that call protection. So that's why your max loss is capped. If it's a protection, just like a debit spread. It's just a little bit bigger. You can lose a little bit. Debit, you just pay. That's why you're capped up, unless you have that pin case. But I guess that kind of makes sense. But anyway, okay, cool. Cool. What else going on? Let me check. Sports talk, main chat. Okay, I want to do American Express. I did AXP. Oh, nice. I sorted MX. Yeah, I knew it. I sorted. Oh man, I should have got more, but I sorted yesterday at 16, so it's down. The thing. So why I sorted, I can kind of go. So think about it, right? I will little bit of fundamentals and little some things you should probably, a lot of people ignore those things, but you should probably take care of the. I'm gonna look at daily. One day I wanna do year to date. Yeah, see. Okay, that was some support, then went down up to 89. Wow, that, look at that. That would have been a strong support. Look at that. Wow. Hmm. That was a minor one. That was a major one again. Okay. Huh. Are we gonna come back? So we went a little bit up. Okay. So why is MX down? MX is down because of COVID. Why? Because of COVID. MX, majority of revenue for MX is from travels. So travel also, their majority of customers are corporate travels, right? Big businesses, let's say Facebook, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, right? They do a lot of business travel to their client sites, mostly like those Fortune 500 companies, right? And other thing is like mostly wealthy customers, like people who have a lot of money, right? They use MX. So yeah, I'm not sure why, but I guess they have a pretty good perks. Like my MX pays me like 2-3%, and a lot of rewards and whatnot. So anyway, so most of their customers is business customers, and what happened was after COVID, the business travel literally dipped down to 90%. Business travel is still at 90% down, right? That's why the revenue would take a hit, and that's why they are very much down. We went up to 67, 76, and kind of nearest low as 89.90. I think 89.90 is a good buy if it goes there, but you can actually go long. Anyway, so that's what happening, right? So think about it, like we just got the vaccine news, right? Then it popped like what, almost 20% yesterday. Think about it. The vaccine news came, the vaccine has not produced. Do you think like MX will literally will be better 20-30% just the cause of the news? Probably not, right? It takes time. Think about it. MX first is vaccine is still in trial. It's not even approved, right? First it needs to get approved. Probably gonna takes a couple months. After that they need to produce the vaccines, and again like I think the sample size is pretty small, but looks pretty promising. 90% is a great number, and if it does good, then that's great for everybody. But it takes time to for normal, like think about, would you travel tomorrow, right? Maybe you, some of you may and some of you may not, right? So it takes time. So think, a lot of times what happens, like the stock market just act like way too fast, and like for example it dropped way too quickly, then it came to senses and kind of started correcting. That's what happens. So it just reacted way too quick, it was way too up. So that's why I thought like, it needs to, I'm not saying it's a great company, it will probably go up, right? But it need to settle down. Maybe it will just gap down to here 100 or even 104, 105. Then it will probably move up, right? Need some pullback. It was just too quick. That's why I got in. I should have got more, but it's all good. Okay, so space. Okay, space looks good. I think they had some lot of interest coming in. So 21, 22. I'm looking at 22. So right now it's in this range. So that's a good. So it opened up here 2090. So that's why it's coming in this range. So that's a good support around this 2190. So we are above that. So we can actually touch 2190. That's where the resistance. So if you got in, you probably need to sell it there, unless we breach that again. But looks good. Neo. Neo is also a little bit overextended, but looking good today. Not really a good risk reward unless some big news comes. I wanted to consolidate and maybe break through it, or it's probably gonna go down. Let's look at Baba. Oh wow, so Baba was so low. I feel like I should swing some Baba. 65, way above 70. I think there's some Chinese regulation or something, but volume was really bad. But so we are at like what, 158. That was August. 254. Okay. Is it above 150? If it's 150, I'll probably add it to. Okay. So it break through the previous resistance and it acted as a good support, that trend line. So it's still up. So we're right at like 79, 80, that support. So as long as you hold 80, we should be good. 80 plus will be good. But if we break this trend line, probably need to be careful. But it did hold before that downtrend. It acted as a support. So looks pretty decent though. I mean, okay. I think I'm gonna. Okay. 95 200 looks good. Shop looks good. Tito. Yeah, 80. Above 80 looks good. Just got into Baba. Okay, that's looking good. Baba is looking good. And what else? Okay, Ton is looking good. Let me see. Do I have to click? Okay, that looks good. Okay, that looks good. Okay. I'm just closing my positions. Nice. Okay. So what's going on? What's going on? Oh, I don't have this week. I have like December or something. Facebook. I got like 70, 75. I wouldn't short over. They got a lot of things going on. So and Facebook. I haven't looked into Facebook, but I'll look into all. Okay, Facebook is doing pretty nice. It's holding this level. What about for day trading? Let's look at 5 minutes. Yeah, you could have got in when it broke out of this range 73, 76. That looks, it just broke out of that daily level. See, it was holding, 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 holding. It tried to break out, it was holding, and finally, boom. So pretty much everything is green today. Apple broke out there. QQQ's pretty much, look at that. Facebook and Apple, exactly. Facebook and QQQ pretty much. Oh wow, it's a ditto same chart. Oh wow, pretty much everything is SPYs. They all are acting pretty same. Okay, can't do that. Oh wow, so this is today. Oh man, 79. I think Datadog is a great buy, man. Mm-mm-mm. Datadog is a good one, I think. I think it's just the overreaction. right at 150. It never came to 150 actually. So I think it's a good time to add. So third quarter revenue grew 61% to 155 million. Strong growth of large customer with 1011 100k plus, up from 729 a year ago. Okay, that's great. And now and so revenue was 61%. Operating loss, 91. Gap operating margin was 6%. Income was this. Okay. Fourth quarter 162 to 164. Okay, so right now it was. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. I like Datadog here. Yeah, Datadog. See, I hope my executed. Okay, it did execute it. That's good. Dollar is looking good too. Okay. Okay, that's good. All right, all right, all right. So what's going on? What's going on? Buy some pizza balls. Daydream is a trap or no? Well, MFK, FK, SD, DZ. Your name sounds like somebody just typed in their keyboard. Well, if you play it right, but again, day trading, you can sell credit and you can do a lot of things. Day trading doesn't mean you just have to, you know. Okay, let me look at the Microsoft and probably say goodbye for today. Yeah, Microsoft looks good. So it almost bounced to 150 before, but right now way up, and we are right. So we are right at resistance. So we need some extra push to go over, but looks good. We are right at resistance. So if you got in, it's a good time to sell at resistance. Good time to buy at support and good time to sell at resistance. Looks good though. Pretty much everything is. We had a few days of sell off, so mm, nicely recovering. Pretty much everything. So that's good. Square looks really good. Should have got the square yesterday. I wanted to get in but didn't get in, but oh well. Oh, I think I did bought share, so that's good. Okay, Fastly is there. How is DKNG? Okay, DKNG is right there struggling. See, 150 days. Right, it was a great time at 35. Yeah, Baba slowly creeping up. See, glad I got in. Nice. I got 70, 75. I'll sell it if it goes 75 above today. But mine expire in 3 or 4 weeks. That's why you have enough time. You don't need to worry about it. You will see slowly growth, but man, Zoom went up to 370 from almost 4. Oh wow, 407. It did went up to now finally coming back. Let's look at SPY. Yeah, SPI is pretty much flat. Not a good day to trade when you have like this, flat moves. So if you got in yesterday, okay, PayPal was good. If you got in yesterday, it would have been good, but yeah, today it's like pretty much everything's gap a little bit up, 87 to 90, a little bit more, but mostly D-Dog may go 85 or something. Crowd did well today. Momo. Man, it's like going in a strong downtrend, but I do see some support around 13, so hopefully that will be good, but clearly a downtrend. XOM, how's that doing? Nice, nice, nice. That's good. That's good. What? Morning, Eddie. How are you? I haven't looked into Yelp in a year. Yelp still exists? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I think Yelp lot depends a lot on the restaurant and everything's like everything was shut down. So 22 to 30. So that was 28. Wow. If you look at the trend, could be a good shot. Like same thing happened. We have a hope for vaccine, then we went down. Boom. Oh, Neo green again. Oh wow. Neo is literally shit. Oh wow. So if you got in 39.67, that would be good. So pull back, then break through the all day intraday high. That's a bullet. And you could just revamp it, but it's way too up. So yeah. Wow. New got some real power. Look at that. That was from yesterday. Right, did support. Support held perfectly. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Not much.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well,
Can you hear us, ATM?
some shit.
Hello. Shit.
Yo, Race, can you say something real quick? Or Peppers?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Man, this is ridiculous.
What happened, ATM?
He's trying to get his mic on.
Oh,
He
okay.
can't hear us.
I
Or
can
his speakers.
I can hear him though.
Oh yeah, his mic's working.
Oh,
I think that when he first came on, he could kind of hear me a little.
okay. Well, I guess you can just
Hey,
talk.
Did you see that post that Racer Boy posted? in the admin chat?
What was that? Let me see.
It's regarding like a complaint.
Tesla?
Oh, oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I think I heard you.
What?
Yes.
You can hear
You hear
now?
us?
Yes.
That's great.
Fucking Christ, I was fighting demons.
That's funny.
Well, how's y'all's morning?
What's up?
How's your morning?
Good. I shorted Neo at the open.
Oh, nice play.
Yeah, so I did that. We're playing. We've been playing snow for the past couple of days.
It's been pretty rangy.
What's that?
Has been ranging pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, you said rangy?
Like, is it ranging well? Like, or like, what have you been playing on it? Or how have you been playing it?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up?
We got in yesterday because I had a 1-2 setup. What was it? November? Yeah, yesterday we got a 1-2. So now we're playing 5 waves up. But there's a resistance trend line.
I'm
So there's a
listening.
good chance we may get rejected, but that could be just a wave 2 pullback.
Or this thing looks like a giant ass bull flag.
On what?
See that?
It looks like a big ass flag.
On snow.
Snow? Yeah.
Oh, snow.
Like, you got your higher low and your lower high. I missed Zoom this morning. I missed my Roku play. I tried playing Netflix, but it's too choppy for me, so I got out.
I got burned on Netflix.
Man, I thought it was ready to pop this morning. It's just playing around.
I shorted American Express yesterday, worked really well.
American what?
Express? AXP.
American Express.
What's their ticker?
AXP. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm watching Facebook. It's flagging pretty nicely right now.
Yeah, no, I was looking at Facebook too.
It's got a little bit of flow on it as well. A lot of calls for this week. I'm seeing 285s, some 280s.
AXP's about to drop hard. I mean, if it breaks 109, it's going to come down to 96.
Yeah, I feel like it will go back to at least 100 though. So I got like puts for like December, so I'm still riding it. I think it still
It's
has
a damn good short.
I should have got more. I was kind of
Yeah, I was the same way this morning on Neil. I was like, damn, why the hell didn't you buy more? So
and AXP is not that expensive. Usually contract are decent price, not like a tech company, so the payout is really well. Good.
Speaking of financials, I was looking at BAC. What's it doing?
Peppers, it's been a while since we've chatted. Where do you have SPY at right now?
So 150.
Where do you have SPY at right now?
255. Right.
Like, currently, I think that wave 1 is finished, and we're currently on leg B, corrective count for SPY.
Oh, for
But
SPY?
I've also seen KT's count, Cornix, and he thinks that we're in wave 4 or 5 still of leg 1.
So, yeah, I'm the same way because we like whipped the top support box of my wave 5, I mean, we didn't really get into it and fill the gap. So this could be this looks like an ending diagonal. And we may just drop and come down into 348 and 350.
Wait, you say ending as in
And that would be wave one.
price
No,
up
that's my micro level.
or leading as in price down? Damn, Square is still running.
Features or SPY?
I'm charting Elliott Wave on futures.
Okay, let me get back to features.
And I have wave one ending at 367. Kornig thinks that microwave 4 is 367. Or sorry, microwave 3 is 367. Microwave 4 is 352, and we're still going to push up higher for wave 5.
Yeah, Square is ridiculous. Like, it's almost 6%.
I almost put Square freaking at 176. I mean, to be honest, Square completed a perfect correction.
Yeah.
Wave 2 speaking from wave 1. And it stayed within the channels so beautifully.
And look at like 71 support, like it held perfectly. It was a previous resistance like couple times.
Yo.
And
so
okay, so
okay, let me see.
On November 9th when we hit that 36.66, was that your end of wave 3?
See, I think that's minor wave 1, end of microwave 5.
So a move higher, right?
So now I think that we should see an ABC down, and currently we're wave B up to 360, and then we go C down to like 340 something. And then and then that would be minor wave 2, and then we're getting ready to start a larger wave 3.
Yeah, so I'm starting to think that the low on September 24th was the
32
potentially
would be good for Amazon,
the wave 2 pullback. So yeah, this move up from the entire move up from post elections.
Yeah, basically
would be my wave 1, and I've got an ABC coming into support between 33.93 and 34.46, and that will be a wave 2.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we go higher.
Okay, we're on the same page. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm leaning more towards that as the primary until the market does something stupid, or if we get a second wave and we just break the low from October 30th.
Yep. Okay, I was gonna say that's my primary. My secondary count would be that we go down to 322.
Yep. Yeah, I think unfortunately we're not going to get the deeper pullback that we wanted.
I don't think so.
So we missed some buying opportunity there. But now the NASDAQ, though, I've got this thing coming down to it's a big one, but it's between 88.68 and 10.248 on the NASDAQ.
I don't have a count on NASDAQ, so I can't.
Well, the reason why I'm watching this is because it'll allow us to get some good buying opportunities in tech, even though SPX could potentially be done in terms of bottoming out. Oh shit! Look at Neo; it just came right back. Oh my god!
Bro, does Netflix look like an expanding asymmetrical triangle down here? Because, man, do I want to get back in my long position, but I don't want to get finessed by it again today. I think it has room to run, though.
So,
because you come down, I personally think the high, the recent high at 575 was wave 1. Wave 2 slightly invalidated on this wave E down to 462. But now we've reclaimed the 786 for support. And then I see an expanding asymmetrical triangle here that could possibly break out to the high side if it can clear 525, but it has room to 525 is what I feel like. And the line in the sand is sitting at about 493. But I'm not sure. I think that's what's happening here. And I might re-enter my long if we can get over 485 right here, but
Let me share my screen while I count it. I haven't touched it in a while.
all right, yeah, Netflix is going dummy now. Let's see what you do at 435, 69.
Yeah, I had 5 ways count. This was when it reported earnings, and it hit my wave 5 target. So I can just consolidate it there. So that would have been 5. Yeah, that would have been A, B, C, D. Yeah, I think at bottom.
And you can see the expanding triangle too.
Mm-hmm.
The question is this a valid wave 2? And it's ready to go up for wave 3. That's where I'm kind of stuck at. Damn, if I'd have held on to that Netflix trade, that would have been up. But I did not trust that wick, and I stuck to the plan.
So this would be my count if this was a wave 1. But we only came to the 382. I usually want to see it come to the 618.
For the 1-2 or wave 1?
This retracement here of the wave 1, we only came down to the 382 level. So this would have been the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then my 5, which actually that would have filled that gap.
See, and there's even a larger gap off of earnings that still needs to be completely filled.
Well,
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine as of right now. Seems like. Or better than mine, I don't know. It's been a pain in the ass. I'm just trying to find a play for the day before I go get brunch in like an hour and a half.
I'm going to keep the support. We really need a deep retracement in this on this potential wave 2.
For Netflix?
I usually like to see a retracement down to the 0.5 and 0.618 area.
Okay. That's more micro count, right? So I see what you mean.
Yeah, you see how this wave 2 just only came down? I mean,
I'm trying to figure out whether this is just a 1-2 setup here. And it's trying to flag a breakout. Dude, this could be an inverse head and shoulders. Hold on.
Yeah, see, the wave 2 only retraced 38.2% of wave 1.
It's very flat, I will say. Dude, I think
I think it did bottom there.
I think it might be I don't know if I'm reaching. The drop on the 6th, left shoulder, head takes it down on the 10th to 463, right shoulder. Meets at that 476 spot where the left one did on November 10th at about 11:30. I might just hold off until I can confirm over 45. Nothing seems like it really wants to go today.
I'm going to look at the weekly.
See, to me, the SPY looks like it wants to go for 358. Oh, don't tell me I forgot about Facebook and it broke out already. No. Sure as hell tried it already.
Yeah, if we can confirm what Netflix is doing, this thing could go 644 to 695 long term. That's just the risk free though.
It's kind of what I'm looking at, bigger picture.
But this is a correction. This is a wave 4 correction, which is consolidating trade sideways.
Sideways for the longest time in the goddamn world, bro. It's been pushing, like, it's basically between the high and the low it touched at 460. It's just been ranging. The sad thing is it's almost been unpredictable ranging. Like, between the vaccine news dropping it, freaking subscriber news raising it, earnings dropping it, like, you almost can't guess its price action.
Yeah, see, this is what I have. A, B, C,
Thomas might be trying to do stuff.
And this looks like 5 ways for a C. Oh, look at that expanding triangle.
Told you. It's fucking textbook.
Yep.
And wave E or wave 5 can always be a more complex triangle within a triangle, or correction within the correction. And methinks that's what we're looking at, but it needs to confirm. Here, I'll show you my Netflix daily. Kind of what I'm looking at here. Alright, mine should be up now. I need to get rid of some of these extra support resistance lines. But overall, I mean, we're ranging between here and here, basically. This support, that resistance. I feel like this might have been wave 1. It measures out to make sense, but You see the invalidation here at the 786, and it's trying to reclaim it. But you got the ABC flat, and then you get the wave 1, 2, and then I was thinking wave 3 would take us up to 629. But it's not seeming like it wants to act normal, because bigger picture, my wave 1, 2 is here. That was wave 3. This is wave 4. Wave 5 runs at the 667.
Do you think it could be a WXY?
Correction.
Mm-hmm.
I had that originally, and then I kept doing some other shit, so I removed that idea, but I haven't rethought about the possibility of it making a WXY here. It also concerns me that it's a diamond pattern as well.
Why? What does that do?
It's a topping pattern where you get like a... Are you still watching my screen?
Yeah.
You get something kind of like... You get like your diamond on that side. You get your diamond on like that side. So it kind of... I guess I did that wrong. It looks more like this. Oh, hold on. Kind of looks like that. And then you end up seeing it fall off on the right side.
No. I haven't seen that, but that's interesting.
Not a lot of people use it. I've seen it. It just doesn't resonate with my eyes, so I don't use that as a pattern to trade with. But it is a topping pattern, just less common. Very, very uncommon, I feel like, is a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Well, if you find any plays, let me know, because most of mine look pretty dry right now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're in. Did you see my snow analysis?
No, I missed it all.
So here's the reason why I have been charting or got into snow. So on the daily, from the bottom, I've got a wave 1 here and a wave 2 pullback. And we have some major support here. So I basically measured all these swings, both bearish and bullish. So I had a lot more fibs here, but I like to use clusters. So when I start seeing some key levels starting to stack up against each other, it gives me some really good, powerful support levels. And it was right here. So I had a potential 1, 2 here. Then I got down to the 30-minute. I got down to the 30-minute, and this is what I saw before I entered yesterday. We were in oversold territory here. PTM squeeze was reversing, and before today, I had positive momentum setting up. So I had the negative momentum bars on the MACD reversing, slowing down while we were making higher highs. Or I'm sorry, lower lows here. So we got a lower low here, here, and here, and the MACD was reversing. And so I was looking for a potential breakout, not really a breakout, but to finally, confirm a 1-2 setup in the smaller degree.
Yep.
So I got an entry down here as soon as we doubled bottom, and then today we finally got the buy and sell signals crossing. And I usually use a 5 and 13 EMA as a triggering confirmation to get into a position, and the 5 and the 13 finally crossed after being parallel with each other for some time on the downside, going down. So I actually got in a little early.
And are you expecting to move to 355? Or is that just the leading setup and that's it before it really gets going?
So here's my wave 3 target. I guess I deleted it, but my wave 3 target's up here.
And right now we're starting wave 1 of 3, right?
Yes. Yes, so we already got wave 1, wave 2. We're starting wave 3, and you're correct, yeah. So the 5 waves up. If we hit this resistance line and come back down, that would be the 1, 2 in the micro.
Okay.
And then we'd be playing the entire wave 3 up on snow.
I do think this thing is going to go parabolic. So I'm glad we're on the same page with
Yep.
that.
And we got earnings coming up here pretty quick. December 30th. So this will be a nice run up.
Earnings run up. Interesting. I definitely am going to keep an eye on it. I think 250 is the first trigger point. Over 265, and it can start taking off again.
Oh, I agree. Yep. I agree. Yeah, so I think we'll complete 5 waves. I may sell here. Wait for the wave 2 pulled back and re-enter for the wave 3 of 3.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'd like to get in on. Especially if we can confirm a break of the downtrend resistance as well. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, child.
Yeah, I'm really liking snow. There's not much to play this week other than puts on Neo and calls on.
I mean, to be honest, I might be looking at SPY puts again soon. Question is when. When will it set up for me to get him at 360?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Because I'm thinking 360 is a money spot, but I don't know yet. We'll see.
SPY's acting like it's. We broke this trend line here, but it's just there's not. I mean, I expected a better state, low volume, low volatility. So that explains why we're not just dying on the SPY, we're just slowly grinding down. Oh, damn it. I missed Neo puts. Try and buy the top.
I really need to switch my Webull account from a margin to a cash. I just can't find the 2-day gap that I want to take 2 days off to do it.
You want to do what?
I really want to switch my Webull margin account to cash, but I have to take 2 days off to allow all my funds to settle.
Oh, really?
I don't know what 2 days I want to do it on. I might wait till next week to do it because I'm all day. Granted, I only have 2 day trades, so I can't really go crazy with Lotto Friday. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I need to do it, though, because the whole limited day trade thing's a joke. What a boring ass day.
Neo puts will pay though. There's some volume there. Black. I mean,
I gotta look at me.
it's pretty low. It's not even hit half of it what it used to trade.
It's at 80 mil, and it says its average volume is 128.
Oh shit! It's only 950. Never mind.
Yeah, bro.
Market's in Neo right now.
That ain't no shit. Yeah, there's Neo puts paid overnight. The question is, oh, wait a minute. I got a Neo chart. Oh man, oh man. I shared that with one of my students. Do you ever pop in that? Do you ever pop in my channel at all?
Wait a minute,
Bro, I tell you what.
Oh, Discord. Yeah.
Bro, I tell you what, there are some charts in there that we talk about that just are smack dab. Like Boeing, we could have had that. Which is scary to think about. Like, we were talking about it, and I pulled up, and I printed out a Boeing chart, and I was like, this is what I could see happening. And I said the bottom was at 145, and we'd push to 190. This is exactly what Boeing did. I was so upset. And then Neo, I told homies in there that if it gets over 40, it has a solid chance to run the 45, and that's where it seemed to top at. Bro, you should see the parabolic curve I have on my Neo chart. Like, it almost broke. Like, hold on. Here, check my live real quick. Like, the degrees were going negative if it went any higher.
Oh my god. You had that charted?
I had this charted. I just now pulled it up.
You didn't play it?
No. I don't know why I didn't play that put.
That's much trading right there. Chart it and don't play it. Or I always forget it. It's probably something else.
So I guess if we break 39, I'm shorting it to like 33, 35. Yeah. One, two, three, four. Oh, wait a minute. Also, another setup. That I came across that I didn't play.
Yeah.
If only. If only, my dude. Intraday flag in here. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I think we might be able to swing to the bull side. It's an overnight. I will say Roku's worth keeping an eye on because if it gets over 229, it might go dummy again. Push towards 240.
Oh.
Dude, what if Roku's setting up a fat head and shoulders, which would make sense for the wave? Yeah.
I knew again for put. Already scaled in. I think got this resistance. Well, like it got rejected once, and it's currently getting rejected again.
I'm guessing you're talking to your YouTube.
What's that?
I'm guessing you're talking to your
Yeah.
YouTube.
Dougie hasn't been on. I don't know where he's at. He's sleeping?
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't heard from him all day.
I wonder if he started at Amazon.
Oh, I forgot that he picked that back up. Gonna start the Urchem watch. Trading, like picking a job back up.
Yeah, it's gotta be rough. That's an adjustment if he goes back to Amazon. Only playing this wave 3, I'm out. Time to sell my contracts to someone who's willing to pay a high premium. Oh my